All right, everybody, Terrence Popp here with another episode of Live from the Lair. And today, I'm going to read you a little bit out of my book. Excuse me while I put on my old man glasses. All right, now this is the hard copy, Warrior's Way, Soldier's Soul. I'm going to read this whole thing, not in one sitting, but I'm going to put the videos together and splice them all so everyone can, enjoy them.
The newest webinar from Redonkulas.com Productions is here.
Hey, how you doing? You like this couch? Well, I don't like this couch.
Introducing the Working Man's Survival Guide in the Woke Era. 97 hilarious minutes of informative employment strategy. Popp will not only show you how to get a job, but how to keep it while avoiding the pitfalls of human resources.
Because they're probably listening to everything you say and recording it. This is a joke.
So grab your brown bag lunch and stay away from that water cooler. Instead, download your copy of the Working Man's Survival Guide right now for the cost of one Benjamin. Franklin, not Shapiro. Supporters on GiveSendBro, Locals, and Subscribestar will save one Jackson. Andrew, not Michael.
So if you don't want to walk around looking like Harry Potter's waxed butthole, there are other options out there.
Available now through August 4th. Click on the Linktree in the Meat Gazer box and follow the links.
Meat Gazer.
You'll receive your download link at checkout, so if you're using your phone, be sure to copy the link or screen grab the page. Thank you for your support, and rigor please.
If you can go horizontal in your office, it's kind of an invitation for women to come in and get horizontal in your office. And that's how you catch a charge, get fired, or get sued into the Stone Age.
All right, now we're covering today is the sixth stance here in the book. And it starts off with, hate never goes beyond one dimension. Hate is an emotion that is both close to love and opposite to it. There is no way to express this difference than to say hate is one half a peg below love. I say this because love and hate are two emotions that seem to guide us deeply in our time here on Earth. Hate, if not stopped, will cause us to make irrational decisions, while love causes, for the most part, positive actions and decisions. Hate does the exact opposite. In the state of hate, you are wearing blinders, and the cause and effects are not thought through. In the moment, the person is embroiled in hate, and the details don't matter. I use this emotion a lot, so I consider myself a subject matter expert on it. I, in my youth, had what seemed like an endless supply of this wretched stuff. I burned through it like it was going out of style. I hated my classmates in high school. I hated my adversaries. I just walked around in a fit of seething hatred. Okay, I used that pool of hatred to quite literally access strength to do superhuman feats that I can only dream of now. I used hatred to push my body beyond its human limits of actual pain, strength, and endurance. I am quite sure it took 10 to 20 years off the tail end of my life doing so. But at the time, I did not care. I was an unstoppable force. I am glad the Army gave me a constructive outlet for this negative energy. I fear if not for the Army, I would be in debt or in prison or some unknown punk criminal. Do not allow hate to ever take the wheel in your mind. It's okay to hate and be angry. No one will ever punish you for them. But know this, they will punish you in one way or another. I now try to source my hatred back to either diffuse it or to just let it go. I have no need for it today. I wish it was that easy, but this will be a protracted battle that I shall rage for the rest of my days. I do not really care if my 2 young daughters use a profanity around me, but I never allow the use of the word hate. I always tell them they have no concept of that word, and I hope they never do. Now, what I'm trying to say about hatred, it clouds your mind. If you allow hatred to touch the control surfaces in your mind, it doesn't take you anywhere good. In fact, while you're thinking like that, you really only operate in one dimension. And any individual with a calm mind is going to outmaneuver you at every turn. Every turn. It'll be just a clusterfuck. How many times have you heard people say, well, I didn't think it through? Or there's guys rotting away in prison for murder because of hatred. They let it get away from them. They did something stupid. They killed somebody, maimed somebody, and now they're cooling their heels in the big house. You know, that's shitty. Nobody wants that. Now, I understand, you know, there's going to be times where people do things to you, and you're going to hate them. I got it, but you got to understand that. You got to understand this. Is it truly hatred, or is it just supreme dislike? Because, you know, supreme dislike, you want to see them suffer. I get it. But hatred, you want to see them die. I have been to the mass graves in Iraq. I have seen the end result of hatred. It is not good at all. Hundreds of thousands of people were put to the sword inside that accursed compound, all because of hatred. Now, I advise you this. In your mind, divide your mind up however you want. All right? In one portion, there's the control room. In the other portion, there's advisors. And then finally, you have the engine room. Anger and hatred, they really work well in the engine room. They shovel that shit into the furnace and get things going great. But that's where you need to keep them. You don't let them into the advisory role, and you certainly don't let them ever touch the control instruments in your mind.